struggling all of my fucking life. Oh my God, fuck. Can life just get fucking easy? Just for like a year, just for a little bit. You think at some point life is just supposed to be like better. You work your fucking ass off at every turn of your fucking life. There's another fucking obstacle. Oh my God, please, please help us all.
Billionaires are the only minority we should be scared of. They got the power to destroy this country. They don't need your protection. They need your accountability.
Babies we have, why does the government want more? We're not feeding the babies we have. Why does the government want more? I know you're thinking, what's your statistic? Where's your proof that we're not feeding the babies we have? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that my toddler's daycare just opened a food bank in the fucking lobby. My toddler's daycare just opened a food bank in the fucking lobby because his classmates might not be able to eat. We got the government. Who's in charge of SNAP benefits? The government that's in charge of food. The government that decides where our fucking money is gonna go is gonna give $40 billion to Argentina. They're gonna build a fucking ballroom to have big old gilded dances. They're gonna send how much fucking money for missiles? But the babies we already got, we're not gonna fucking feed. We already don't feed the babies. And the government's out here saying we're under-babied. We're not under-babied, we're underpaid. You want more babies? Fucking pay us. Give us the money to feed our fucking kids. Could you try that? Could you think that one through? Could you pull up one Excel spreadsheet that says pay the moms and dads and they'll fuck more? Who wants to now with these bills? Who wants to, huh? Who wants to nut and have it count? Right now, when any moment your fucking job could be taken by AI or because of some fucking tariff, because some psychopath from the Epstein plane decides on a willy-nilly whim that he's mad at Canada or some shit. Over and over again, I keep getting told, it's our fault. It's our fault that America's this way. Well, it's real fucking crazy. When I look at this government, with how much fucking money they make and how many fucking vacations they get to use, tell me how we don't get paid family leave. Tell me how the minimum wage at $7.25 just makes just enough sense. Have Dr. Oz of all fucking people stand next to RFK Jr. telling us that we're under-babied and we need to do work. Do your job!
You want to know another reason why people are so mad? It's not the economy. It's betrayal. See, they followed all the rules. They went to school, got a job, clocked in, paid taxes, stood for the flag, smiled for the manager, never rocked the boat. And now, they can't even afford a damn emergency. And instead of admitting that the system is actually broken, they blame progress. They blame diversity. They blame immigrants, the wokeness, the internet, Gen Z, TikTok, oat milk, anything except one important fact. The American dream just doesn't exist anymore unless you hustle like hell or you start with money. The truth is, these people do not want change. They want the clock turned back to when being average still meant you got paid in full. And then when that ain't working, well, now they want chaos. Because they couldn't win fair, now they're going to flip the whole board.
A whole lot of normal people are thinking right now, but won't say it. What the fuck are we working for anymore? Seriously. You bust your ass all week, paycheck hits Friday, by Saturday that motherfucker belongs to someone else. And God forbid a tire blows out on your vehicle or your kid needs something unexpected. And then you got people who are like, oh, you just need to save more money. Save what? I'm trying to save the $14 left in my checking account until next Friday. And I'm tired of seeing normal everyday people feel like they're failures because they don't have $20K sitting in their savings account. Some of us aren't buying yachts and Rolexes, we're buying hamburger meat and trying to figure out why 2 bags of groceries cost $100 fucking. That's real life for most people right now in this country. So let me ask you this, after all your bills are paid every month, are you actually getting ahead or are you starting over from zero? Put it in the comments. How many people are actually living like this right now? Or is it just
not do this for the rest of my life? I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of being able to barely pay my bills, going into a job where I work my fucking ass off all fucking day to barely be able to pay my motherfucking bills. It just is not it.
I can't believe we had to be adults in the most unaffordable time in history. Like what luck is that? You know, every other generation got starter homes. We got starter packs for depression. Our parents were buying houses for the price of what we pay in rent now. Meanwhile, we're out here financing phones like they're real estate. Groceries, forget it. I walk into the store with $100 and leave with 2 bags of sadness and milk. You know, eggs cost more than my car insurance. Avocados are basically an investment property. So and don't even talk to me about rent. Rent is just a cover charge for existing. Like you're paying over $2,000 a month for the privilege of living in a box with suspicious plumbing. You know, utilities out of control, internet, forget it. You know, health insurance. This is an extortion racket. I mean, you can't even get sick, but being alive is already too expensive. Yeah. So yeah, we really got dealt the worst hand. I mean, we were told work hard and you'll have stability. Nah, we worked hard and we got, you know, Spotify Premium, you know, 3 streaming services and trauma. So, you know, other generations got the American dream. We got the American receipt.
Man, fuck working every single day just to be able to survive. I don't want to fucking survive. I want to fucking thrive.
Right now, white people are crashing out. Right now, white people now realize that they have babies that they are literally not feed. Right now, white people now understand the handwriting on the wall and understand exactly what black folks have literally been saying right from the onset. It is getting tougher. It is getting harder every single day. That every single person is trying to survive. And that is why a lot of them are panicking. A lot of them are asking questions like, how are black people still trying to navigate? How are they still trying to stand? If black people can actually share some advice, if black people can actually come save them, but no way. Anyways, I'll let you guys watch the other clips that I have for you guys, and I'll come back with commentaries. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you, liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks. Also join my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, guys, with that being said, let's dive right into this video. I'll be back with commentaries. Let's go watch, guys.
I hear what you guys are saying about the whole don't shame MAGA back to the far right. Like, all of these people are waking up and we need to welcome them with open arms because we don't want the left to ostracize them so that they feel like all they have is the right. And then we just like repeat the cycles and we push them further and further away. I hear what you're saying. And it does make sense logically. Like, oh, we should resist the urge to say, I told you so. Oh, we shouldn't shame them for not knowing any better. We need to all come together now because it's not right versus left. It's up versus down and all that kumbaya bullshit. Okay. I get it. I am not one of those people. Because 2 things can be true at the same time. We can applaud the return of the prodigal son while also holding that ass to the fire. After the Civil War ended, Northern white people and the government in general didn't stand on business hard enough. And that's why we have MAGA today. Let's be clear about that. All of those fucking Confederates that should have been executed the day they decided to become traitors against the United States of America, the day they decided to lay down their lives and give their last breath in defense of slavery, they all should have been, you know, I don't know if you can see my hand. Let me do it again. You know what I'm saying? They all should have got a musket to the face. And because they didn't, because we took it easy on them, because we chose to prioritize their humanity while they ravaged other people's humanity, that Confederate mindset, that delusional, completely detached from reality, hateful, violent, traitorous, animalistic mindset has been allowed to seep through the annals of American history like the virus that it is. And now what we have today is a large portion of the population that is still fully accepting of sicknesses, sicknesses to humanity, cancerous beliefs that eat away at not only their humanity, not only do these people's beliefs corrode their own soul, they corrupt the soul of others and the collective soul of humanity. Because let's be clear about what the fuck these people have done over centuries. They have weaponized that holy book that they call a Bible and beat people over the heads with it until their brains were bashed in. Like, to be clear, racism is the reason why we don't have universal health care. Hatred against women is the reason why we don't have affordable daycare or federally mandated paid maternity, paternity, and leave or parental leave. To be clear, these people's hateful, divisive, corrosive, cancerous values and belief systems are the reasons why America is severely lacking in all of the tools and resources that make those fucking Europeans, those smelly as no AC having Europeans, have a better quality of life than we do. I don't know why Europeans just caught strays. I'm just mad. And it's okay to be mad, is what I'm trying to say. I fully understand that there are a lot of people in this world that are born into darkness. It's as simple as that. I was born into the light. Can't relate. There are a lot of people in this world. When I say darkness, I mean darkness on all levels. And that doesn't necessarily indicate abuse, because darkness can mean darkness of the intellect, ignorance. Darkness of the spirit, spiritual confusion. People who are spiritually confused believe that the Christian thing to do is send Mexicans and Guatemalans and other Latinos to Alligator Alcatraz and to bomb Gaza. Because in their spiritual confusion, they believe that they're the good guys in all of this. In their spiritual confusion, they have no media literacy because they can't see straight. And they think that Superman is coming for them now. They think that the movie Superman is coming for them now. I understand how soul deep, how DNA deep this shit goes, and that people don't have a choice what they are born into, but they do have a choice of who they become as an adult. I do not buy into all of that. Oh, well, they were raised this way, so they don't know any better. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. We were all raised in certain ways that we have deep and undone in adulthood. What I'm not about to do, and what I do not encourage you to do, is coddle these. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it that doesn't get this video taken down and doesn't come across as bullying the less intelligent among us. Because I'm really, actually not that nice of a person. But I'm trying to be, because the algorithm likes niceness. So let's think about this before I speak. These people, most of them, have dedicated their lives to making the rest of us uncomfortable, to trying to strip away people's rights, to excluding people who look different from them or worship different from them or dress different from them or believe different from them from what they perceive as the light and the love. Their entire belief system is based on exclusion and righteous vengeance, righteous anger, righteous grievance, righteous everything, because they put the name of Jesus in everything. Those blasphemous motherfuckers. their entire raison d'etre is making people they don't like uncomfortable. They voted for Trump to own the libs. They talk about Trump at family dinner when you've begged them not to make you uncomfortable. What I am not about to do, and what I do not encourage anybody to do, is to spare them the discomfort of their choices or try to save them from the mental and emotional fallout that is the consequences of their actions. Don't take that away from them. That is not yours to take. Their discomfort, this cognitive dissonance that is now starting to send all these people spiraling into, is everything I believed a lie? Yes. Everything you believed is a lie. Yeah, you fucked up big time. You fucked up big time. Do not save them from the discomfort and the earth-shattering ego death that causes. It is not our fucking job to keep coddling white people. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't need to be coddled. They need a kick in the ass. And God damn it, I gotta give it to them. Because for better or for worse, Trump was the only one that was going to be able to give them the kick in the ass they need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. All of this Confederate-rooted hatred, greed, and bigotry and shit, stomp it out. Don't let it happen again.
Watch this.
If you still think Donald Trump is a good president, then I'm going to be honest with you. You are either completely uneducated, willfully ignorant, or a racist bigot, or you've got some serious mental issues going on. And this isn't just opinion anymore. This is documented reality. That man has done more damage to the working class than most people even realize. While he waves his flags and talks tough, he's been gutting your rights, your wages, and the protections behind closed doors. He stripped away overtime protections from millions of workers. He gave your bosses the legal right to steal your tips. He sabotaged the labor board that once defended you and handed that power over to billionaires and corporations.
Do you know how absurd it is that we have property taxes and vehicle registration every year? I want to set a scenario for you real quick, just to see how this feels. Imagine you want a brand new laptop and you go to Best Buy and you spend $1,500 cash and you buy this laptop. And you go home and you open up the laptop that you own, that you worked for and you bought and you owned and paid taxes on, and you own it. And the next day you get a letter in the mail from the IRS, and the IRS goes, hey, we saw you bought a $1,500 laptop. You owe us $10 a month in perpetuity. And if you don't pay the $10 a month, we're gonna take your laptop. So you're basically just renting it from us. What if you rented an apartment and bought a $1,000 sectional couch, and you're so excited and you're sitting on that couch and there's a knock at the door and it's an IRS agent going, hey, we saw you bought a $1,000 couch. You owe us $5 a month in perpetuity. And if you don't pay the $5, we're gonna take your fucking couch. That's what they do with housing. That's what they do with our vehicle. You can work 30 years, pay off your fucking house, it's worth $400,000, and you have to pay $500 a month in perpetuity, and the $500 goes up every couple of years. And if you don't pay it, they can take your fucking house. With our car, we register it, get our license, we pay tax, which I agree with, but then every year we need to renew our tags. And if you don't renew your tags and spend $150 a year, you can get pulled over, potentially lose your license, and be fined. We don't even own our vehicle. We don't even own our houses. These are the most intrusive taxes. It's the freedom part for me that pisses me off. I was just thinking about that. I go, how bizarre would that be? With everything we bought, if we had to pay $1 or $10 or $30 a month, and if we didn't pay the government, they'd come and take our property. But yet we allow that with housing and cars.
Man, fuck working every single day just to be able to survive. I don't want to fucking survive. I want to fucking thrive. Everybody's saying, oh, you need to get another job, you know, and you'll be able to make more money. Why the fuck should I have to fucking work so goddamn hard? I've broken my back and busted my fucking knuckles for 30 fucking years. For what? So I could have a Social Security payment one day, which can't match the inflation that we have in the United States of America? Fuck that shit. Why the fuck am I working for corporate America? I don't have any fucking retirement benefits that are worth a shit. Because, you know, stock prices are up, yay. But I don't see stock prices. I got a 401k, but it's not worth a shit. Meanwhile, everybody's like, yay, Elon Musk is going to be a trillionaire. He's going to have 1/4 of the fucking profit the United States makes in a year. 1/4 of it. And you guys are okay with that. Billionaires shouldn't fucking exist. You keep working fucking harder and sucking the boss's dick, and he'll make sure that he gets another Corvette next year while you drive around in your fucking Pinto getting fucked. This is a fucked up system. I shouldn't have to work so hard. Where's my goddamn fucking socialized health care? Why am I paying 32% in taxes and I have fuck all to show for it? And you guys are okay with it. We fought because of tax on tea leaves, and now we can't even fucking scratch our asses without paying money. This is fucking bullshit, and everybody fucking knows it. But everybody's just gonna get on their comment section and la-di-da-di. Fuck you. Fuck you all for just being complacent. Silence emboldens the oppressor. Silence emboldens the oppressor, right? And everybody's just quick to be quick, fucking silent.
I am so angry and I'm so done with the American medical system. I've not been okay for the past 3 years. I have not been able to do what people my age can do. I don't have the ability to live a healthy life. There is something wrong with me, and I don't know what it is. Every time I go to a primary doctor, they write me off and they dismiss me and they tell me I have anxiety and they push me aside and they put me on benzos. There was a time where I was on so many prescriptions I couldn't think. And so I got off of them and I still don't feel good. I never wake up and I feel good. For the past 3 years, I've never woken up and felt good. And it's exhausting. And no doctor gives a shit. So I went to a primary who did care a little. And they sent me a referral to go to cardio. I couldn't get into cardio for 2 months. So I don't even have that appointment yet, but I got an MRI because I was in a car accident 2 years ago and I hit my head on the windshield. And they never did any testings at that hospital afterwards. I just sat there in the hallway with a neck brace on for 18 hours. And so I got my MRI done. And I called to try to make an appointment with a neurologist. And the neurologist told me that I have to go to the cardiologist first and make sure that's okay. And then if there's nothing wrong with my heart, then they'll give a shit. I can't live like this anymore. I need someone. I need a doctor to care about me. I need them to help me figure out what's wrong because I can't live like this anymore. I can't do it. I don't like to wake up like this. I don't, but I can't help myself. I have done everything humanly possible on my end of things to take care of myself. I exercise as much as my body can tolerate. I eat a healthy, well-rounded diet. I journal, I go to counseling. I go to my therapy sessions. I get my steps in. I do everything I can, but there's something wrong and nobody cares. And so, it's a woman thing. It is a woman thing because so many women feel the same way I do. They know that there's something wrong, and guess what? They don't care unless you're in the ground. They don't. If you're breathing, you're fine. If you're alive, you're fine. They don't care unless something actually happens to you. Why is preventative action a thing of the past? Why is the whole system set up so these women die before people even look at them? I was in the hospital once recently and no one came in the room when my heart rate started to spike. They didn't. You know when they came in the room? The first time in 8 hours they came in the room was when I coded. Nobody cares about you unless you're dead or dying. And I hate to feel this way. I hate to get so emotional. But I don't know why it is this way, and if this can reach somebody who can, nobody can help me. That's what sucks so bad. is there's no helping. You're stuck. You're not even stuck between a rock and a hard place. You are under the rock and you can't get out. And I know my body. I know how I feel. I know that there is something wrong. And I know that nobody will give a shit until it's too late. Oh my God,
What the fuck are we doing, man? Is this how good it's supposed to be? Is this how our lives are supposed to turn out? If you go to college, you got debt until you're 50. If you don't go to college, you don't make enough money. People are fucking tired, man. I was talking to a friend. He's like, I don't even care about getting a paycheck anymore because it's like a slap in the face. You get your fucking paycheck and it's gone the same day, usually gone within an hour. And the minute you pay the bills, but they're already late, then you get an email saying your other bill's ready to be viewed. I couldn't afford the first bill. Now electric's gonna go up, interest rates are going up, energy's going up. Most people don't even want to fucking be here anymore. You wonder why people go to the doctor for mental health problems. You wonder why people are breaking down. Why people go to work and snap, flip out, start screaming at their bosses, and get fired. Why? Because people are at the end of the rope.
Think about this. If you have 13 million undocumented immigrants or illegal aliens, if that's what you want to call them, those 13 million people leave. That's 13 million people that are not buying products, that are not going to our groceries, that are not going to our restaurants, buying our gas, that are not paying rent here in our country, that are not buying clothing, they're not shopping at Walmart, they're not shopping, they're gone. So what then happens to American jobs? If you lose 13 million consumers like that, then there's going to be layoffs. Then these businesses are all going to be affected because their revenues go down. If these people are paying $66 billion just in taxes, to our states and our federal government, what do you think they're consuming? Those taxes are a tiny percentage of what their actual spend in this country is. Though it may be less than 10% of what their spend is, which could put their spend, I'm making this up, I have no idea, their spend could be $600 billion that just marches out of the country. No, that is kicked out of the country aggressively and rudely. We don't benefit from this war on immigrants.
Why are we even paying for health insurance? I go to the dentist and I'm getting 4 quarters done of teeth cleaning, $1,600. I'm like, great, I have insurance. Blue Cross Blue Shield, the best. I give them all the insurance information. They're like, well, you're going to have to go ahead and pay for it, and then insurance will reimburse you for a portion of it. I'm like, how much? What portion? Well, we'll just have to submit everything to the insurance company and, see what they're going to reimburse you. We don't know. $1,600 fucking dollars. You know how much the insurance company gave me back? $200. $1,400. I'm paying $300-400 a week for a family insurance plan. What the fuck is going on with health insurance, guys? The deductibles are ridiculous. I honest to God think it would have been cheaper if I just told them I don't have any insurance at all. Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on with health insurance in America? Like, this is getting out of hand. Love you.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys literally enjoyed every single clip I was able to roll out for you guys. And these are wise people crashing out. The people that we advise are crashing out. The people that was supposed to uphold whatsoever they are upholding are crashing out. Why? Because they choose to vote against their will. They choose to vote against their will. And for 1 second, they thought in one beat that the orange man will literally listen to them. He never listens. The orange man is busy enriching himself. He's busy taking vacation. He's busy going to places. He's busy enjoying life. He's busy giving money to Argentina. He's busy fighting WAR with Iran. He's busy telling his fellow white people to literally produce more babies. Just like one person actually crashed. How do they produce 1 babies? Why at the end of the day they have not even been able to feed the one that they currently have? right? Make America great again. That was one of the flag that was rubbing on our faces, east, west, north, and south. And I feel so bad for people that literally do not vote for this regime, especially for some white people that did not vote for this regime, but this regime is taking a whole toll on them. And that is why mostly when you see that even when a lot of them are crashing, for those ones that literally voted for this regime, nobody is having pity for them, because they choose it, they voted it, they wanted it. So what else do they want us to do? And that is why when they're always saying, oh, black people should come to our rescue, why are black people not saying anything? Are black people not feeling the impact? Is it not affecting them as well? Are they not suffering? Oh, black people will get deported too with this regime. Black people do not even give an F. Right? Because at the end of the day, they preached during the campaign. They were telling you, we are not saying you should vote for Kamala, but do not vote against your choice. But a lot of them did, because why? At the end of the day, he's actually, do you get? And anything that look like me does not really fit into that particular seat. And now talk more of, oh, a black woman. And right now, you guys are seeing it. You guys are eating from the fruit of your labor. Is it from farmers always coming out to cry and saying they're no longer getting workers, they are losing money every single now and then? Or is it the tariff that this orange man has literally made so high that a lot of people cannot even meet up with import and export? Or is it the increase in tax? Are we going to be talking about increase in gas as well? It's just a whole lot to deal with. Is it the ones that we've been seeing that grocery, you cannot, once you go and see this particular thing for $1 yesterday, today you are coming back to see this for $5, or you're even coming back to see this at $15. Which one do we talk about? But you know the sweetest part, he has all of that resources to build himself a ballroom where he wants to be appreciated, where he wants to be seen, where he wants to see some ballet dancers displaying, where he wants to actually make a name for himself. Yes, I understand, because a lot of you might say in the comment section, oh, politics, that's how politics are, that's how politics is, blah, blah, blah. Look at the life of people that actually rule. Look at the life of Barack Obama. Why do you think people are still choosing Obama even up till date? Is there any single government that is totally cool, that is 100% good? No. But at least take away hunger, take away poverty, give people shelter, make them eat food. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. But this orange man will literally not care. And now they are literally coming crashing out, crying. They cannot even get a job. They cannot do this. They cannot do that. They are tired. There's nothing great about this economy. With every single thing that this man has literally sang, let's make America great again, they are going backward. Apart from that, look at airports. Empty. People are no longer even interested in coming for tourism or anything anymore. It's quite sad for those ones that did not vote for this regime. I really feel for you, and I send you hugs anywhere you are. And for those ones that will keep saying it's not affecting you, it's affecting me. I live in Nigeria. I still stay in my country, but it is affecting me currently in my country as well. Whatever affects US affects most of the African, what am I saying most? All of the African countries. That's just the honest truth. We know how much cost things are right now. Prices are skyrocketing every single day. Now, coupled with the fact that we have bad governments, it's just a whole lot to deal with at the same time. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you, liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks. Also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, guys, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Share your thoughts.